There are 3 skills you need in life to be successful. The first is not what you think. The first is what I term your superpower. My superpower is dyslexia. Now I know that might shock a lot of you. How can that be a superpower? When I was young, 6 years old, I was told I was stupid. At first I believed them, and over time I realised they were wrong and I was going to prove it. Being told I was stupid meant for me the beginnings of an emotion inside me that drove me to be successful in my life after that. I was determined to prove that they were wrong, that because I couldn't read correctly, didn't understand words correctly, didn't mean I was stupid. And this superpower grew over time. At first, the superpower was painful. I'm sure, just like in the comic books, people like Superman, when you first can hear everything, it must be painful. When you first can see far, far away, it must be worrying. You're different from everybody else. But for me, from the age of 6 to 15, I grew this superpower and I realized that it was an asset in my life. When I was teased because I couldn't read, it gave me resilience. When I was told by many people to read a book and I didn't read it and they wondered why I had lack of knowledge, I had to hack a way of getting that knowledge in other ways. Now we have the internet, but back then I used to ask questions. I used to talk to people. I used to get to understand what was in that book from other people. Many different opinions from different angles of that book. Not just me reading that book, my personal angle. I learned to develop an understanding of other people's angles on the same content. A skill, a superpower that I achieved and obtained because I was different. I didn't read something and take whatever I'd read and have my own version on it and that be the end. I had 18, 19, 20 different versions of one book because I asked people about that book because I couldn't read that book. It became a superpower for me. And as I got older, that superpower times 10. Now I could understand different people's opinions. I could read people. I could read between the lines, even if I couldn't read the lines themselves. So my first point is, what's your superpower? There's 3 things that you need to be successful, to be content, to be happy. Knowing this superpower is one of those things. What's your superpower? The second thing you need and again, for a lot of people, this is a surprise. You need to pick a word that personifies how you get things done. For me, that word is passion. You can probably tell from any of my content and from the white of my eyes that I'm a passionate person, that I do things because I care. I push through the pain because I know on the other side of pain is glory. But I can only push through that pain if I install passion, if I use passion as a skill, if I use passion to find purpose, and for purpose to complete my why. And with purpose and passion and my why in my pocket, I can do anything. I started a brand 3 months ago called the Good Luck Club. I already have thousands of people supporting me, engaging, loving what I'm trying to do because I'm passionate, they're passionate. Passion will drive you. Passion will give you the spirit you need, but nobody sees passion as a skill, but it is. The third thing you need if you're going to make it in this world, it's not what you think. Again, most people think you need to work hard to be successful. You need a good idea to be successful. It's not true. You need one key ingredient, and this key ingredient is within your control. And that key ingredient is luck. Luck is also a talent. I have been lucky my whole life. Although if you read my book, you'd know some parts of my life certainly don't read as if I was lucky, but I was. I've had lucky breaks, even when bad things happened. They ended up giving me benefit, helping me. I often tell people about my life, but when I describe one part of my life, for example, I sometimes say, I left home and I left school. But the truth is, I didn't leave home, but I did leave school. I was kicked out of home by my mother. She wanted to tell me she was in control, and I wanted to prove she wasn't. We both had our fault in that situation. But me as a 15-year-old, I see it now as a benefit, as something good that happened to me, because it taught me to pay the bills on my own. It taught me to fight for what I love. And if I don't work, if I don't hustle, then I won't eat. And because I didn't have that fallback, I didn't have that backup, it meant I had to make what I was doing work. The first business I started at 15, I had to make it work. Whatever I applied myself to, I had to make it work. Otherwise I wasn't going to pay the rent. I wasn't going to feed myself. Forget having anything fancy. I just wasn't going to survive. There was no one else. My father was gone. My mother didn't want to help me. So I had to make it work. It was a gift. So I'm trying to share with you a little bit of my personal life, a little bit of my personal belief. These are the 3 things I think you need to succeed and be content in life. You let me know what your 3 things are. Let me know if I can help you find those 3 things. Because if you do, you'll be happy. And if you're happy, maybe you'll be kind. If you're kind, maybe you'll help people. My purpose in life is to help other people find their purpose in life. If you found this content useful, I'd be really grateful if you gave me a comment to let me know, or gave it a share so other people can hear this insight. I'm grateful for your time. Have a wonderful day. Stay safe, folks.